Hello! I'm gonna do another book review on a really great book that I read recently, and because earlier this week I did a book review on a book that I didn't really like, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do one on a book that I did like earlier this week. So, yeah. It's called The Wrath and the Dawn by Renée Ahdieh. It's based off of Arabian Nights, you know, the tale of Scheherazade and the Sultan and the madman who wanted to kill all of his wives. I really like the story, personally. It's, like, I love the Arabian Nights story. And if you like the Arabian Nights story, I highly suggest that you read this book because it elaborates way more on the relationship between Scheherazade and her husband. He's got some different names sometimes. In this book, he's called Khalid. So yeah. Give this overall 4 out of 5 stars. I'll tell you why it didn't get the 5-star in just this moment. So, if you don't want any more spoilers, look away now. I'll give you some time. Okay, now it's time for the spoilery time. So, The Wrath and the Dawn by Renée Ahdieh. It was really good. As you go into it, I read it with the full intent of, like, I am going to, like, finish this, and it's going to be great. I totally enjoyed it, because it had really great imagery, and I really liked the premise to begin with, so I was, like, really on board with it, and I was willing to stick through it. That being said, not everybody who picks up this book is going to be like, I love this premise, I love this story, I'm going to read this fully. So I think maybe beginning could be a little bit different. The beginning could be a little bit different. It was very, like, very stereotypical of, like, most of the books that I've read. Like, if you read The Hunger Games and really liked it, or if you read, really any dystopian book lately, then you'll like the beginning of it. I personally wasn't all on board with the beginning. I was kind of like, not sure if I'm gonna like this. In the end, it really did redeem itself. It brought back the character of who Scheherazade was supposed to be, I think. Definitely did good on that one. I wouldn't say the beginning was the best part, though. The beginning did really throw me off about Scheherazade and who she was in the story, so, yeah. And you know what? I liked it so much, I got the second one, so I'll go ahead and let you be the judge. I was a huge fan of the Arabian Nights movie that came out a while ago. I think it was in, like, the year 2000 or something, with Amelia Abtali, a bunch of, like, these actors who are actually, like, from the Middle East, where this story is based. So I would highly suggest it. 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely didn't get the 5-star because the story is all supposed to be centered around, yes, their love story, which it did an amazing job of doing, but it didn't really focus on the stories that were being told. They felt more like they were, like, copy and pasted into the novel, as opposed to, like, actually having a major impact on the story. Like, she's supposed to, like, survive because these stories are so interesting, and I really have a hard time believing that with the way she's telling them as opposed to how the rest of the story is being told. But overall, like, it gets way better in the end. Still didn't quite hit the mark with the stories and the way they were being told, but it was still really cool. So I highly suggest it. 4 out of 5 stars from me, American Rebel Princess. Bye-bye.